Hey y'all. So I'm sitting here thinking about how you get to a point of awakening where you no longer fit in. Because as soon as somebody start giving a 3D perception about anything, I immediately like disengage. Like that level of awaken where you're trying to, in a sense, like push the truth or help people wake up and see and all that stuff. It's so like, isn't you should have already done left 3D perception. You should have already left. So anybody that's still deciding to live in 3D is an NPC to me. So that's like wasting my energy. Like even the conversation, even the debate, I just automatically disengage because I'm way beyond that. Like I don't even know. I can't even like even like having conversations is like I look at everything spiritual. I can't look at it any other way. When I look at the world, nature, conversations, I'm literally talking to a spirit. I'm not talking to a human being. Beyond that, I got real tapped in with the spiritual realm, being isolated and excluded, right? So whenever you start getting excluded and you go to nature and you start connecting with nature and the bees love you and the animals love you and the spiritual realm love you, you kind of don't really fit in with humans no more. So you can get to a point to where you don't even like, you just disengage. And that's how I am. So it's like, it kind of hurts sometimes that I feel like excluded and isolated. Nobody cares like whether I'm here or not. But at the same time, there's a sense of peace in actually, being fully awakened. Um, it's so tough because everybody has a medical diagnosis when indeed medical diagnosis, so you wouldn't step into the spiritual aspect or see your own divinity or power and stuff, right? And then a lot of stuff is staged. But if people just want to see something staged as something real, when I can see performance, I have to allow you to see the show that you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so tough. Like, yeah, I'm about to yeah, it's tough once you awaken to a certain point when people are like NPCs, like non-playable characters, going along to get along, can't think for themselves. Some men need another man to tell them to be a man. Some people need an alarm clock and everything. They depend on everything. Like they gotta have their phone in their hand all the time. Like it's just like so many people that like if you don't, especially people that don't like their own company, or need validation. Like I no longer fit in any of that stuff. So matrixing gets hard once you reach a certain level of awakening because it's the I am, right? And I feel like once you get like to 5D consciousness and above, you're in the I am and I know, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything is, you know it because it is, and you don't, nobody can invalidate your knowing, your inner knowing, right? Especially if you're a channel to God. Like imagine being a channel and knowing you're a channel to God, right? In the spiritual realm, and people that don't have that connection, trying to make you feel crazy, or they just so surface level. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. And when even like I content create off of a tablet. That's why I can't look directly in the camera. But as a seer, when I talk and I'm collecting data, I look at the side of my eyes. That's why my eyes go all the way to the side, because I can travel different timelines of this lifetime, and sometimes previous lifetimes I get used for stuff. And also why when I talk, sometimes I use the wrong words, sometimes I stutter because I have a lot of information in there. I'm a channel, so when you have all this stuff going on, if you allow it, this world can drive you crazy. Or you can allow this world and the matrix and everything to drive you crazy, because Some people are blind because they don't want to see. So you have to allow them to be blind. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff is way more spiritual and deeper. And I see people talking about stuff that they're trying to figure out to equate to the spirit realm. Like simple stuff like eye floaters, their spirits and orbs and all that stuff, right? You hear conversations of this is stuff with the natural, most people that are beginning to awaken, or the only a level of perception that most could get at, because some people have been seeing certain things like orbs and eye floaters since a child. But then there's some people out here now that's literally seeing the spirits, you know what I'm saying, the angels, the guides, the deities, the demons, all inside of humans. So I can't conversate on, you know, like little molecular things to equate to spirituality. Yes, it's true, but I mean, it's way beyond there at this point. I mean, some of y'all gonna learn this. We're way beyond eye floaters. I had eye floaters starting in 2022. I didn't even know what it was when I was beginning to first awaken. That's when I had that. Now I get eye floaters all day. People talking about stuff they get when they sleep or in the dark room and all this. And literally, because I'm a channel, I see eye floaters and light of flashes all day. And although me and my man live in our apartment, it's more than me and my man live in our apartment. It was spirits before I came here, right? So I had the ability to see and feel that. And then we bring our energy, you know what I'm saying? And like, we learn to live with it, you know what I'm saying? So when you walk around in the community and you can literally see everybody's not real, demons are amongst us in human form, because, you know, and there's trapped souls, people that has not passed on, that you walk about every day. And some people just sitting there, standing there, or there, excuse me, just so the matrix look real. Some people is literally just there so the matrix look real. And once you get to open up and really waking up, it's kind of hard to be out here in the public. Like I remember in 2022, whenever that was creepy, right? And then I had another kind of awakening in 2024. Then I had my third one in 2026. And the third awakening is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? So I've already experienced all those things before when I didn't understand it. But this level of activation is like something else. And like I said, you kind of become more of a spirit having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, your head is always like a radio. Like, honestly, I will tell you this. I think that I will be fine one day when I meet up more of my people. But at this point, some of us are literally spirit boxes. Some of us are literally spirit boxes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about conjuring. I'm not talking about going to light a candle. I'm talking about we walk around here every day connected to God, connected to nature. Like, the birds trying to talk to us. Like, bees coming, we can just butterflies. Like, some of y'all are allowing yourself to get stuck in 3D. When you already grew past it consciously, you already big past it. You just haven't accepted this matrix. That's all I can tell you. And I'm learning to accept it. And guess what? Every time you learn to accept the matrix, and as you upgrade, it's like you're a new baby all over again, that you're learning to how to operate and navigate your video game. This video game. So, yeah, I sit right there and some of the stuff that people say on social media and people's perception, and be like, dang, NPCs. I see why the young, what is that, Gen X, Z or whatever, they talk about NPCs. Like, boy, it's a lot of people, NPCs out here, like on, like a robotic every day, doing the same thing and don't even know it. Like, they need a consciousness, or they need to tie the consciousness to keep going. Like, I did this video that I had posted on TikTok of some people are waiting for others. They actually need others to put a batter in the back to get their day going. Like, when you're going into restaurants to eat, you're going on these jobs. This is the Matrix. That's all I can tell y'all. Like, I don't want to get too deep. I'm gonna wait till when I get to a point that I have a more isolated community before I really start talking and tapping into really stuff. But everything that y'all waiting to happen, like, you know, we were taught in religion and Christianity since a kid to you will never learn your power if you're waiting to die to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? We were taught to try to live righteously, or, you know, basic instructions of the Bible before dying to go to heaven, when there's 3 heavens. And once you accept that the first one is the one you're stepping on every day, that's the first heaven. Why they don't teach it in church? Because they need you always in fear and always need them to come back to their system to feed into it. But if confirmation, if you look it up, there's 3 heavens, and the first heaven is this earth realm. So with that being said, and once you accept that, you'll be able to understand if heaven is in this earth realm, that means hell is in this earth realm, meaning that heaven is a state of mind or a gift from the divine and your ancestors, and hell is also judgment and a state of mind and as well. And once you understand that, you can live now, and on top of, you can literally see the Matrix, right? And they don't want you to see the Matrix. That's why I have to be isolated, because I'll make people understand and see the Matrix. That's why I have to get like 1, 2, 3 views, and women hate me, don't like me generally because they not me, even though I have the most effed up life and trying to figure out my own self, and then men don't like me because they can't have me, they can't tie to my gifts and my blessings. Like, I understand what's going on. It's fine, because society isn't a gift to me. Society, including my mother, has always hurt me, treated me horrible. I've been molested all my childhood. Like, I'm trying to think about what part of my life have I experienced people in a great way that I would actually feel bad that I'm not wanted in society, when I've never been wanted in society. I've been used. But when I stopped being a power source, I'm no longer valuable. And that's how a lot of us are. And those of us that are in those situations are the ones that's really tapped in spiritually and really open up to other realms. And honestly, the ones that are strong enough to awaken all the way to that realm of Christ consciousness, right? So yeah, I just can't 3D, because I'm not 3D, right? I can't even be around 3D. I can't date 3D. I can't 3D. I just shut down. I just that's not my frequency. That's not my vibration. Not on some mean stuff. It's like, I don't try to debate it, make nobody wake up. I let people live in their false reality while I live in the real reality, which is scary. I had to learn to live in it. I had to learn to accept it. You know how creepy it is accepting that when it's the people that can really see all of the different beings here. And some people see beings of, they go to female cardinal again. They've been visiting me all day like they used to do in 2022. And the male. Back whenever I was, back whenever I was awakened in 2022 and I didn't understand my gifts, literally every day, if people used to watch my original TikTok, they used to visit me every day, and they're back doing that again, like all day, female and male cardinal, all day. But yeah, you might bird watch, talk to bird. Like, if you're excluded by society, you will be surprised the type of or you're awakened, the type of communication you can have with the universe, your connection to the universe. Like, I remember, I think it was like a month or something ago, me and because I have seizures, I have spiritual seizures, and I channel. So I remember back when I first started having seizures was in 2021, March 7th, I think, something like that. That weekend was my first seizure, 2021. And it felt like something was taking over my body, and I rejected, right? But since 2021, as I've had more seizures and stuff, like in the last few years, they've been spiritual. They have been actually they spiritual. I've heard radio sound, like I heard birds, water, all type of stuff. So that's the way I channel. That's the way I upgrade. So, and sometimes I have seizures like during the moon cycles, right? And after that, it's like I get stronger on my intuition. I don't know, but I'm about to switch up my social media and go ahead and do what next 24 hours of this weekend. I'm so excited to switch up my social media. Waiting on on my YouTube. I'm waiting on a package in the mail, and then I'm gonna change the name of my page so y'all gonna know what it is. I would love to, you know, help people, bring them to God and minister them to God, but I have God, right? So I don't have to force God. I don't have to force myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home and do something else, right? What I'm about to do, I'm not gonna tell it. Just stay tuned until this weekend, by tomorrow, Saturday, right? And I'm pleased that I'm chosen to do so, right, by higher realms, and I'm ready to share that with y'all and bring justice, right? And that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I can't 3D no more because I'm not 3D. And if you ain't never known that I'm not 3D, you probably finna learn that this weekend. I'm not 3D, right? So I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. But yes, y'all, you gotta stop giving your energy away. Anytime you entertain people that want to be stuck, NPC in the Matrix and all this stuff, and just the conversations, you're giving they're siphoning your energy. And sometimes people want to siphon your energy. It doesn't matter. They just want energy. They just want to charge. Like, people will touch me for no reason and ask me or just stand by me, go to the car, though. Or people will actually, like, about to fight me or start an argument or just start arguments in my earshot so my attention can watch it, right? So another thing that I hadn't noticed that somebody told me, I got a flower. I got the tree of life or a flower of life in my throat. Because when I talk, you can see the veins come up like a very strong throat chakra voice, or what I'm supposed to do, help heal with my voice, right? So when I talk, sometimes, like, you can see the veins, see they be coming out. It's like a tree sometimes. And somebody said like a flower or a tree on my throat. I was like, that's beautiful, right? So that means that's where partial my gift's at, right? I'm not a water sign. I'm sorry. I'm an air sign, communication, right? So maybe I was silenced in a past life, and I'm trying to be silenced again, and I'm not allowing it. I keep fighting back, so that's why that my throat chakra probably activates. And no matter how people try to silence me and stop me or take me out the game, I keep coming back stronger. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody hold you back, right? Just go to God, right? Let go of everything else and trust me. Like, I don't have my kids and all this stuff, but the inner peace, I have inner peace, though. And I put protection on my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? But people, you can't deal with me with 3D. Like, in no regards. I would not even entertain you. I would shut down on you quick. I don't, because you're siphoning my energy, my beauty. I barely got beauty left, you know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old. I'm trying to hold on to my beauty, baby. So I can't have nobody who don't love their self, is not happy with their self, or whatever, just sit and just take from me just because they just want to take from me because they can't do it themselves, or they don't want to, or they don't want to spiritually evolve, or they don't want to see the truth. They're afraid of the truth. They're afraid of look at the red cardinals again. They're afraid of their own demons. See, they go 3 of them. See, yeah, they're afraid of their own demons, right? So for me, I tackle my demons, right? So why would I be afraid of yours? I'll help you get rid of your demons. I'd like to be a death doula. I would like to get certified as a death doula. I would also like to do exorcisms because I can. But see, my conversation and what I'm on to is like a whole different thing. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I can't 3D, because I know it for myself. Stuff is way deeper even than what the spiritual community is talking about. I call it the Matrix. I had called it, and now I know I had always called it. I said that's the Matrix spiritual community on social media. Because the real people that's tapping and can see, they ain't got to be, they like, this is like a very, you know, it's not, you're not all over like that. You can't be all over like that. If you be all over like that, telling everything, man, people will be talking about you crazy. Because guess what? Even the spiritualists right now don't even resonate with you. If you're really awakening and really going through it, like some people that probably done got off social media and stuff. Yeah, so, because I don't want to get off social media. It's something I'm here to serve. But now I'll just serve higher realms, right? And if you want to be entertained by it, you'll subscribe. If you want to help bring justice and know these people and whatever what I pull out, you're welcome to comment and stuff. But this, I'm about to put it on for the rap gang. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, and with the support of the spirit with them. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. And I'll see y'all probably tomorrow, this weekend, or something like that. with my new page, my new YouTube. This is my very last platform, right? So I don't went I don't went on all the platforms and right, and I done exhausted them, and it's like, nah, that don't work for me no more. I can't matrix. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is the one that's not like really a social site, right? But at the same time, I'm about to find out what if YouTube is even, how that go. So this is my last stop on social media before I go, because off of social media, I'm still blessed. I'm still good, right? I'm just trying to help people regardless of what my life been like. You know what I'm saying? Why people won't let me help them and align them? Or why people just want to use me, but y'all will go donate and pay for nonsense. Cold readings or just like entertainment nonsense. I don't allow society to use me when I know who I am and what I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to allow it with the need to be family and friends and just trying to build. But now that I know who I am, and people know they know who I am, they just don't want me to see it or want to respect it. I don't give myself away anymore. I don't even give my eye attention no more. I totally ignore a lot of stuff on purpose, because that's energy. Energy is currency, y'all. Energy is more currency than money. Right? You know why it's more currency than money? Because when you go on that job every day, they pay you $15 an hour or something like that. Like, your energy is worth way more than that. Way more than the hourly rate and stuff you're getting paid for your work, right? So because we know that we put in way more work, that just tell you how much somebody can be taken from you that you never give a dollar to just by your attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.